This is Matt Furman with Core Group Resources with the weekly update. And this week I want to talk to you guys about destiny and what that truly means. Core Group Resources, our motto is we connect people to destiny. And the term destiny is, it's kind of a nebulous term, but it's a true thing. It's when your greatest passion meets the world's greatest need and there's an intersect. And there's no beginning or end to your day, and you're aligned with God's will and purpose in your day-to-day present life, in your vocation, or if you're a mother, or if you're on mission, whatever it is, but it's finding that purpose. And so there are different ways to get there. In the vocational or workspace, there's two ways to get there. One way is bouncing off of walls and making terrible mistakes, and through wounds of making the wrong moves, you'll eventually meet that apex. There's another way where you listen to kind of God's will, and as roles open and doing good works, things, and you feel led to do things, and you end up there a little bit faster and you avoid the bloody walls. And one of the tools I used early in my career were psychometric testing, strength finders, to kind of break down what my true strengths were. Strength Finder 2.0 was one that I used, and you identify your top 5 strengths as an individual. That coupled where you feel led in geography and industry, you kind of layer all those together and you can find a vocation to where there's no beginning or end to your day, where you're just working each day, each moment in incredible purpose. And so I found it through helping people find work. And part of that was, as a kid, both my parents lost their jobs, so I experienced what it was like to not have provision early. And now I have a passion to help people find provision and beam-based salaries into living rooms, and it's been very rewarding. So my encouragement to you guys is, if you're not in a job in which you are exercising your destiny or your greatest purpose, there's ways to get there. Strength Finders 2.0 is a great one as far as finding work that will create no beginning or end to your day. And the other is just really kind of listening to where God's leading you in your vocational workspace. Is it sales? Is it operations? Is it back office? Is it emerging markets? What do you want to do? Like in aligning, do you want to save the planet on the environmental side? Or do you love ships and want to sail offshore and exercise that part of who you are? Whatever it is, just seek it out, because you can find it. Destiny is a real thing. It's not a fantasy. And so here at Core Group Resources, we do our best to try to help aid people through that process into finding destiny. So contact us if you need help, you're in career transition. Contact us about our destiny mapping service. We don't advertise this often, but we do have a service where we can walk people through that. And again, this is Matt Furman with Core Group Resources. Thank you for your time.